I, I just don't care for sports All-Star weekends.
Oh, in general,
it just doesn't.
Yeah,
just doesn't do it.
Royce thoughts. Yeah, Royce's thoughts. Royce's thoughts. Royce's thoughts. Royce's thoughts. Yeah, Royce's thoughts. Royce's thoughts. Okay, step into the mind of a young boy genius, telling you what's going on in stadiums and arenas. We talking the NFL, we talking the NBA, we talking about the biggest sports news of the day. Got a favorite athlete, a team that you're thinking? Well, let's put it to the test and see where Royce ranks them. And listen, man, I could go on and on, but let's get into it, featuring his co-host Dom. Sit back, relax, and welcome to the pod, and let me introduce everybody to Royce's thoughts. Yeah. Yeah. I said sit back, relax, and welcome to the pod, and let me introduce everybody to Royce's thoughts. Yeah.
All right. It is that time of the week again where we record a episode of
that was incorrect.
Podcast.
That was wrong.
Called.
That was wrong.
How's it wrong?
You said something episode. It would be an episode, actually. Just saying.
It's
just what it would be.
It's that time of the week again where we record an episode.
That was much better.
Of a podcast called
Royce's Thoughts.
Moving
with Mardis.
Someone's in a spicy mood today. Did we get spicy, Royce? Huh?
No, I was just
spicy, Royce.
You're just incorrect.
Spicy, Royce. As always, I'm your co-host, Dom, sitting across from the namesake himself,
Royce.
Spicy Royce.
No.
Not to be confused with regular Royce, who also can be spicy. Okay, well, it's Friday, July 22nd. The countdown is on till 8th grade. The countdown. Highway to the danger zone. Dun-dun-dun-dun, you should rock some aviators and a fighter jacket the first day of school.
No.
That would be phenomenal. With like you could take one of those, like the stereo that we got, a little portable speaker, and have the music playing. Dude, you would be an instant hit. Instant. No. People be talking about that years from now. Do you remember the time when? I'm just saying. All right. So that being said, all jokes, we got a week left of summer. You got any big grand plans? You gonna go out with a bang?
No.
Gonna go like, what was that movie? The Disney movie Wayward or whatever, where they went on like some random road trip, try to find the second half of their dad.
What?
Remember the movie? Like, pretty sure it was like Wayward. It was animated, and like he used magic and accidentally brought back like just the legs of his dad, and they had to like go on a road trip to figure out how to get the rest of them. He came out like not that long ago during COVID.
It was like, yeah, it was something like that.
Anyway, I was just talking about like you're gonna try to do something epic, but apparently not.
No, I definitely am not.
Okay.
Didn't do that.
No epicness.
I'm gonna try to sleep as much as possible.
Oh man, dog. All right. Well, how we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I already said it's Friday, July 22nd. That seems to be our new cadence right now. Summer cadence, Fridays. So there has been a lot that's happened because we missed last week because I was in the Puerto Rico for work. Um,
I was not in Puerto Rico.
you were not in Puerto Rico. No. I did bring you back a really cool baseball jersey.
Yeah.
What are they? The Crabbers?
Yeah.
Um,
Couldn't tell you where it was from, but they were the Crabbers.
San Sebastian. San Sebastian.
I don't know. Also, pretty sure it was Roberto Clemente.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he did play for that team.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah,
Well, then that's definitely him.
Willie Mays also played for that team.
What? Is Willie Mays Puerto Rican? I didn't think Willie Mays was Puerto Rican.
I didn't think he was either. Not saying he was. He just played for the team.
Oh, so you've done like a deep dive on them since.
Yes, I have.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense about the tag than the Negro Baseball League tag. So much more sense. Heritage. Got it. Well, then that makes it even doper.
Doper.
I don't think they say that word these days, but back in my day.
Not sure doper is a word that anyone has ever said ever.
Doper.
Just like.
Makes it even more dope.
I mean, it's better than doper.
Okay, so here's what happened. There's not a lot that's happened since we last recorded. Steph Curry hosted the ESPYs.
He should. It was not good.
It was not good. Did you watch it?
A joke.
I didn't. Ooh.
I just
Spicy
don't
Royce.
agree with the ESPYs.
Why don't you? How do you? Okay.
I just don't like the ESPYs.
Hold up. Do you not agree with the ESPYs?
I do not agree with the award selection. I did not agree with the choices that were. I don't agree with the ESPYs.
I mean, but why?
I just don't agree with. I don't.
Do you not like how they select the play, like not the winners?
What?
Do you not like how they select the winners? Like you said, you don't.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Because, like, what I will say about the ESPYs, rarely does it, like, the best player can kind of seem random at times. Like, the awards that they give. But, like, for the most part, it's just sports night to be sports. No. Okay. You are not feeling the ESPYs.
I also did feel like Steph Curry did a terrible job of hosting the ESPYs. It was very corny, and it was not funny.
So you felt like he did a bad job of hosting the
Yes.
ESPYs? Really?
I think that Clay and Rocco should have hosted the ESPYs instead.
Who's Rocco?
His dog.
Oh.
That would have been much better. On a boat.
I didn't watch the ESPYs, I'll be honest.
I didn't either.
But you just said that it wasn't funny, he was corny, so that implied that you watched it.
Yeah, I did.
So you did watch it?
No, I didn't.
Which is it? You watched it. You watched it out of spite. You hate
I
watched
watched
it.
it because it was a sports award show and nothing else was happening.
You watched it
Nothing
knowing
else
that
was
you weren't going to
happening.
like any minute of it.
Oh, I knew that I would not. But there was nothing else that was going on. So I watched it.
Well, okay, so here's the deal. I'm just going to be honest with you. What would you like to talk about in today's episode of Royce's Thoughts?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nope.
But why not, though?
I just don't know.
All right, so what about... So some free agent stuff has been going on in the NBA.
Yeah, no, it does not.
Well, I mean...
Nothing has happened.
Well, yeah, your boy Harden signed a 2-year deal for... okay.
So...
Okay, let's talk football.
That doesn't...
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray got paid way too much money. Kyler Murray is making $1 million more than Patrick Mahomes is. Which is also way too much. It would be way too much if he was making $1 million less than Patrick Mahomes. He's making too much money.
why do you think that they did that?
I don't know.
Like the Cardinals. So, like, I mean, I do want to say this. He was about to be traded earlier on this year.
Yeah.
Or this summer. And then all of a sudden now they're paying him like he has won 2 Super Bowls. He's the highest paid player only behind who? Aaron Rodgers, who has won multiple Super Bowls.
No, he's not.
Who has won a Super Bowl.
Much better.
He's been to multiple Super Bowls, right? Hasn't he been to multiple? Or has he only been to one?
Not sure.
Shit. Maybe he's only been to one. I think he's only been to one. I'm really sure. I think it's only one. So, you're looking it up.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little confused by the Cardinals.
One.
Okay, I was very confused by the Cardinals and their actions. However, I will say this. Am I that upset as someone who is a staunch supporter of Lamar Jackson? No.
Huh? What'd you say?
Am I that upset that Kyler Murray got paid that much money as someone who's a staunch supporter of Lamar Jackson like I am?
Yeah. RG3 said Lamar Jackson should be making $50 million a year.
I mean, and it sounds like he's about ready to. If you're giving Kyler that type of money, Kyler Murray getting paid more than the entire A's roster, which, by the way, everybody keeps saying that like that's a good thing on Kyler Murray's part. It just goes to show the A's don't care.
Oh, no, the A's are terrible.
So, like, it's kind of like saying that Kyler Murray is making more than the Kings basketball team. Like, no one cares. But it is still a ridiculous sum of money for somebody who I don't feel like has done that much on the field in football. You're shaking your head no for the people who can't see you. So, okay. How much? So you think Lamar's going to get? Do you think he makes more money gets more money than Kyler?
He should.
Do you think he gets more money than Kyler?
He should. I feel like if the Ravens offer him less than Kyler Murray, I feel like if I'm Lamar Jackson, I would say no. I need more money than that.
I also think it's interesting that you have Deshaun Watson, who's getting $230 guaranteed. And there's a chance that he may not play. I also think he broke the market too. So now you have, like, but I can argue, like, I could see Kyler Murray.
Pretty sure the person who broke the market was the Los Angeles Rams. They have too much money.
Well, they do. But I'm just mean, like, the quarterback market was reset this year when Deshaun went for $230. And so now all of a sudden, because Aaron Rodgers had the previous benchmark, but now you have Kyler who is getting more. But if you're Kyler's agent, you walk into the Cardinals and be like, hey, Deshaun Watson got $230 guaranteed, and he's probably not going to play for a year. At least my guy's going to be on the field. It's kind of hard to argue that. So if I'm Lamar, I want $270 guaranteed. It's not going to happen, but I want $270.
How many years?
5.
5.
Whatever Kyler got. I think wasn't Kyler 5 for $230 or $240, because it's like $46 million average.
That'd be $54 million a year.
Yeah.
Sure.
If Kyler Murray is worth 46, then Lamar Jackson is worth 54. In my mind. It's still all dumb money that we're talking about. My bigger question for all of this is because football does have a, air quotes here, salary cap.
That would be. There were.
What? What are you talking about?
Also, that would make Lamar Jackson like have the biggest contract in the NFL ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Okay, so here's a question. I have another thought too in a second, but let's stick with this. I know that Lamar Jackson hasn't won. Has he won a playoff game? He is not, right?
I don't think so.
And I know that it has been a difficult road for him. However, I just feel like in today's game. Everybody's like, oh, he's not a top 10 quarterback, but he's a top 5 player. I was in the airport and or maybe I was in the hotel room. I can't remember. But first take, the entire argument because Lamar Jackson got into a Twitter beef with one of the former Ravens. Did you see that? And then like that guy tried to come out and was like, I was a beast in college, and like had one clip, like 1 6-second hit. And Lamar's like, what? And then like I actually kind of dove into the messages a little bit. And I mean, like, I don't know why this guy, I don't even remember who he is, felt relevant to try and talk trash about Lamar. And a lot of the Ravens like fans were upset because they're like, bro, you're supposed to be like building us up, not tearing us down. And on top of that, you weren't that good. You were everybody was like, he was a single-handed reason that the 49ers got back into the game. Like I was like, oh, that's tough. The Super Bowl where they won. All right. All jokes aside. I forgot what I was saying. I lost it.
You were talking about Lamar Jackson top 10 NFL.
Oh yeah. Because everybody's like, oh yeah. So on TV, it literally said Lamar Jackson is not a top 10 quarterback, but is he Lamar Jackson is a top 10 player, but is he a top 10 quarterback? And I'm like, what the heck? Like how? Like I do understand the logic. Like you can be a top 10 athlete, but not a top 10 quarterback, but that just doesn't happen often. That'd be like somebody saying LeBron James is a top 5 basketball player, but he's not a top 5, whatever his position is, like his listed position. So if he's
also does not make sense.
So was he a power forward? What's his listed position? Forward. A small forward. So that'd be like saying
center, power forward.
Right. But that'd be like saying LeBron James is a top 3 basketball player in the league, but he's not a top 3 small forward.
Oh, okay.
So that's what they're trying to argue. And I'm like, because they're saying like Lamar brings more to the table, but he's not the best quarterback. And then there's people who actually bring up his quarterback stats. They're like, well, when your number 1 completion percentage outside the numbers and you're whatever and whatever since you get here. And like, I mean, they were literally like dropping stats left and right. So that actually surprised me about Lamar's accuracy in a good way. So I just don't see how you can't pay him if you're the Ravens. Like, for more than anything else, Royce, you can't let him play on another team.
Oh, no.
Like,
yeah, you can. You actually can.
Well, you can, but what happens?
Seattle Seahawks.
What happens if he goes to Seahawks and they win 2 Super Bowls? What happens if he goes to the Patriots and they're the next dynasty because Bill Belichick figures it out? Like, I'm serious.
I wouldn't be that mad.
You wouldn't be that mad?
No.
For Lamar or for you would be okay with more Patriot Super Bowls? Ugh.
It's the Patriots were never the problem.
It was Tom Brady?
It was Tom Brady.
Really?
Tom Brady was the problem.
Oh wow.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying. The deal for me is I think Lamar's gonna get paid. Just that simple.
I hope he gets paid by the Seahawks because we'll take him.
Y'all got Drew Lock? Locking it up. Locking it up. Lock. Drew, locking it up. Hey.
Well, I mean, it could be worse.
Hey.
So
why? Yeah, I read an article talking about a very realistic possibility that Jimmy G could end up in Seattle.
I didn't.
I was gonna send it to you, but
pretty sure you did. I didn't want to read it.
Well,
I don't. I mean, I don't think that we should trade for Jimmy Garoppolo because I think that we should see how good or how bad Drew Lock is, and then if we're bad, we'll have a good pick. Hopefully, yeah, we'll have a good pick, and then we can take a quarterback. I'm okay with being bad.
Is there a quarterback in this year's draft that you would want?
Bryce Young. We want Bryce Young or CJ Stroud.
Okay.
We want them.
You had a chance to get this year's Bryce Young and CJ Stroud.
I went to Liberty.
Okay.
It's not even a real place.
You're just mad because you didn't get him.
No, I'm not.
What
I
happens?
actually accepted it.
You did accept it, but what happens? Oh man, can you imagine if he? Because I do feel
Oh, I feel like he's gonna be like,
it's going to
really
be
good.
amazing for the Titans because they don't
Yeah.
really need him, and that's when the quarterbacks are the best. Like Tom Brady wasn't needed for the Patriots at first.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden they were like, "Oh, we actually got something." So like, what happens if Derrick Henry just starts blasting through people, and then Malik Willis is like, "By the way, I got legs and I can throw." Whoa, man.
I don't know. I feel like he couldn't be mad. He couldn't truly be mad at the Seahawks for it. I feel like he would be mad at like teams like the Steelers, who took a quarterback, the Falcons, who took a quarterback. I feel like he would be mad at those teams because they took a different quarterback before him. I don't feel like he could be mad at the Seahawks.
So are you doing this because you like don't want him to put y'all on his revenge tour?
Absolutely.
Oh man.
We didn't draft a quarterback the entire draft, so he can't be mad at us because we weren't going for a quarterback. So
Could you have Drew Lock?
yes.
Lockstep. Okay, so there is something that has happened, and I kind of forgot about it because I didn't watch it. It was part travel. No, not part travel. I was also busy when I got back. Had some evening events on Monday and Tuesday, but the MLB All-Star game happened,
Yes.
and so did the Home Run Derby.
Yes.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
You did?
I watched the Home Run Derby and about 50% of the All-Star game.
50% of the All-Star game?
Yes.
Wow.
Not I probably less than that. Probably actually way less than that. Maybe like 20%.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I did not watch most of it
All
actually.
right. Now we just went from 20% to okay. So before we get into this, let's thank our title sponsor.
All right.
I need to start putting like a timer right here, and then that way we can know it's time to do it. I've been trying to watch the clock, and I meant to do this about 6 minutes ago. So that being said, because it would have been 15 minutes in. All right. So Moving with Mardis is our title sponsor
It is.
of our podcast,
Yes.
and we are so excited to have
Yes.
Sean and team
Mhm.
sponsor this podcast. So what you want to hit him with the line?
The line.
Mm-hmm. Sean, the line. There's never been a
There's never been a better time to buy or sell or do stuff with your house.
invest
Invest in
real estate.
real estate.
Yeah.
Never been better time than right now.
I will say this. There is some news happening where, like, you know, the rates are going up a little bit, right? So maybe the home buying spree will slow down a little bit, which also means that you might need to look more carefully for the home that you're trying to get.
Yes.
And when you want someone to take careful care of that, you should turn to
Moving with Mardis.
Right, there it is. There it is. It's like we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, because Sean is amazing. So that being said, if you need any of those services, you should go to movingwithmardis.com. That's MARDIS, Mardis.com, and connect on them. Facebook, LinkedIn. I don't know LinkedIn's in there. I just said that. But you know what LinkedIn is, by the way? It's like business Facebook. Like if you had a LinkedIn account, it would literally say student, podcast host, and then it'd have like a resume. Anyway,
I wouldn't have a LinkedIn account.
you'll have one day, maybe.
I hope not.
Hey, you keep doing this and you never have to work for somebody, right?
Yep.
But anyway, so that being said, just reach out to Sean. He's great. And his team is great. And if you mention that you heard him on this podcast, he will say, that's awesome. Because we don't really have like a buyback deal or anything, but
No.
We just love Sean and all the
Yeah.
stuff he does. Hence all these little logos back here. If you don't know, if you're watching, that's what these are. Moving with Mardis logos. So that being said, let's get back to it. So we were talking about you watching a diminishing percentage of the All-Star game.
Yeah.
So I would like to get your thoughts on the All-Star game because I want to talk a little bit longer maybe about the Home Run Derby.
All right.
So what, give me the recap.
Good.
The game was good.
Yeah. Well, Paul Goldschmidt hit a home run. I know that. I also know that Giancarlo Stanton and Byron Buxton went back to back. I also know that the American League won.
Okay.
And Giancarlo Stanton was the MVP.
Nice.
Woo. Should have also been in the home run derby, but it's okay. It's whatever. Take Corey Seager instead. It's fine. I don't care. Nobody even likes Corey Seager.
They had to have him because he was at home.
No, they didn't.
Dodgers. They needed a Dodger.
He's not even a Dodger.
I thought he was a Dodger.
He doesn't even play for the Dodgers anymore.
But didn't he?
Yeah, but he plays. They have Albert Pujols. It's basically a Dodger. He played for the Dodgers last year.
Yeah. I
So
know. They
he's
had
also basically a Dodger.
and then they had an actual Dodger, right?
No,
Didn't they have the actual Dodger?
no,
So yeah,
no, they did not.
They had two Dodgers, former Dodgers.
They should have had Giancarlo Stanton. Would have made it so much better.
Did Aaron Judge participate?
No.
I'm just saying. So like, okay, I didn't watch any of the All-Star game. Only thing I did see was the jerseys. No, I'll take that back. I watched where Shohei Ohtani called a shot, and then he hit a bloop single over second base.
That's wonderful.
You love Shohei Ohtani. So I will say this. I'm sure it was a great night for baseball. I think
For Giancarlo Stanton.
I think Major League Baseball is in trouble. And we've been talking about this for a while.
Yeah. Pretty sure we thought that a while ago.
We did. No one that I follow, that I really talk to, watched the All-Star game. Other than you.
I did not.
And you didn't
Really
watch a lot of it.
Well, I was at a friend's house, so I had a 1-year pass.
Oh, what?
I had a 1-year skippage of the All-Star game.
Oh.
Well,
But here's the thing. You're not upset that you didn't watch it.
No.
And
It's that exciting.
the home run derby's got to go, bro. Not the home run derby as like in
You sure
general.
that's the only part of the All-Star game that people watch.
Yeah, but it's garbage. How the person who hit the most home runs yet again didn't win the home run derby. How do you hit more home runs than anybody else who's in the competition in a home run derby and don't win the home run derby?
Well, what you could have said is, you could have said, we need to change the rules of the home run derby. Not the home run derby has to leave. We have to get rid of it.
They need
and
to
act
blow it
like
up.
it never happened.
I didn't say that. I just said it's got to
Yes,
go.
you did. Yes, you did.
And I stopped short. I should have said the home run derby as we currently know it, it's got to go.
Yeah. Well, you didn't say that.
Well,
so
I'm revising my statement.
can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
No.
So I just don't appreciate the home run derby right now. I don't like this bracket format.
It's better than the dunk contest.
It is better than a dunk contest. But that is like basically the bar is on the ground, Royce. For the dunk contest is the worst thing that used to be the best thing in sports. I mean, I would rather watch little kids try to have a dunk contest on a baby goal than I would the NBA dunk contest. And I'm about to feel that way I'd probably rather watch a celebrity home run derby softball game than watch the Major League home run derby.
I don't know about that. I think you're
I would actually, I'll be honest. I do enjoy celebrity softball. And I was really upset that because it always happens. Like the home run derby happens, and then we will always watch the tape delayed celebrity softball game after the home run derby. And this year, ESPN, we're going to release the captain, and we're going to make sure everybody watch the captain. Like treating him like he's Michael Jordan. He was really good. But like this was not the last dance. I didn't care. I didn't want to watch it. Then I wanted to watch
hot take.
celebrity. Hot take.
Michael Jordan wasn't that good either. He just wasn't that good. Neither was Bob Cousy. Bob Cousy, honestly, if you give me a random NBA player, I'm no longer talking about Michael Jordan here. I just don't like Michael Jordan. Was Michael Jordan an influential person? Yes, but I would take any star from today over Michael Jordan. And I would take almost any NBA player who is in the NBA over Bob Cousy.
Okay. I don't know how we got to Bob Cousy. I get the Jordan thing, but
saying that Michael Jordan wasn't that good reminded me of Bob Cousy.
I just don't. I mean, I get it, but
like, give me I don't know, some dude off the street. I don't know. I think I might be able to beat Bob Cousy.
Yeah, you probably could beat him right now in his current state.
In Bob Cousy's prime state.
Okay, so here's the deal. We've digressed very quickly.
Maybe not me.
You just said I could.
In my prime state against Bob Cousy's prime state.
You are in your prime state.
No, I am not.
So you're saying you want to give yourself 10 more years to get in basketball prime shape to face an NBA Hall of Famer
in his prime state.
And yes. You think you'll beat him?
Absolutely.
There's zero way that we can make this happen.
Absolutely.
So it's very easy for you to say this. I'm more concerned with the fact that you said Jordan wasn't that good. Like, I can understand if you want to say Jordan wasn't better than LeBron.
I said that I was just saying that because I didn't like Michael Jordan, but I truly feel this way about Bob Cousy. I think
what did Bob Cousy do to you?
I think it was just a recent debate on things that I have seen. I think if you give me, like, I don't know, Justin Holiday, not Drew Holiday, Justin Holiday. I think you give me Thanasis Antetokounmpo, Giannis's brother. I think that he would smoke Bob Cousy.
Okay, so here's the challenge. Bob Cousy is still alive, by the way. He's 93 years old. Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest. 60 years ago, he was 33. So Bob Cousy was in his prime 70 years ago.
It's actually like 65, really, but
they didn't have any of them things that these boys got now. So yes, if you take a Bob Cousy with no access, so here's the difference, and here's what I say. If you want to say that one of the Antetokounmpos can beat Antetokounmpo,
I also said Justin Holiday.
Or one of the Holiday brothers. So you want to get one of the brothers trios out there and have them face Bob Cousy. I don't disagree that the Holidays or the Kumpos will be able to smoke a Bob Cousy. However, you then also, in my opinion, have to give Bob Cousy access to the resources that these players have today. And if you do that, I'm not sure that he's going to get smoked. If Bob Cousy was allowed to grow up with the same stuff that he has now, assuming, I just don't know. He was an NBA. Okay. He was an MVP, bro.
What year?
Give me a second.
I would like to apologize to Bob Cousy. Not saying that I'm going back on my statement. I would just like to apologize to Bob Cousy.
I mean, he won 6 NBA championships in 57.
Okay.
I know. Okay. It's Celtics. In 57, he was the most valuable player. 13-time All-Star.
Were the candidates for MVP that year?
Oh, my gosh. Hold up. 13-time All-Star. 2-time All-Star MVP. 10 All-NBA first-team selections. He's the assist leader 8 times. He was on the 25th, 35th, 50th, and 75th anniversary team. His number is retired by the Boston Celtics. Oh,
everybody's number is retired by the Boston Celtics.
Throw in an NCAA championship in 47.
Okay, that doesn't count. College basketball was not a real thing back then.
Okay.
Pretty sure college basketball is also not a real thing right now.
Okay. Now, here's the deal. I am not going to sit here and argue with you that the NBA was anything like it is now. The total number of games. No, they played 72 games. There was 8 teams in the league back
I
then.
know that there was 8 teams in the league back then. I know this. You know how I know this?
How?
Because I played 2K and I did a resimulation of basketball history. So I know that there were 8 teams in whatever year you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just wanted to point that out.
I just don't know how to find out
I
who
just
else
feel
was
I also feel
candidates
like the
for-
same thing will be said about Michael Jordan whenever Michael Jordan isn't whenever Michael Jordan's
I mean,
93.
I hear you. I just
Like Michael Jordan, I feel like when Michael Jordan is 93, I feel like he would get smoked by I don't know, somebody.
whomever Trice Boykins will
Yeah.
smoke him in 2057. I get it. Here's my question, and I want to ask you a real question. I will argue, or I will hear, and probably even believe that in this argument that Bob Cousy may not make it in today's NBA. Like if he came up, so let's just say he was born 18 years ago and he's coming up out the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that Bob Cousy makes it to the NBA. He's 6'1", undersized, right?
Yeah.
He also played in an era where there wasn't a lot of diverse competition to play against. We'll just put it very nicely. Didn't get to play versus a lot of people that didn't look like him. So maybe he was the best of the hymns, but maybe not the best in all those things. So I hear you, and I'll give you that. Right? That makes sense. It does make sense. However, we were originally talking about Major League Baseball in the home run derby.
Yeah.
And the fact that my gripe is that the person who hit the most home runs again didn't win. How do you feel about that, though?
I don't really care, to be honest.
Do you like the current format of the home run derby?
No.
What would you rather see?
I don't know.
I had a thought.
Okay. What was the thought?
Here's the thought. Pete Alonso didn't pass Ken Griffey Jr. Here's my thought. What if, which, by the way, to solve the Major League Baseball problem is the same thing the NBA needs to solve the dunk contest. You just need, I think it should be back to like baseball. There's 8 competitors. Doesn't have to be 8. It could be more. Why don't you just take the top 8 home run leaders?
Because somebody's going to say no.
What if you don't have a choice?
You can't say that they don't have a choice.
Why not? You're
You
playing.
can't- okay, you
you're
can't
playing in my
say-
league.
Okay, then they'll go form a new league
They
called
won't.
VIL baseball.
They won't. They're not gonna go. They're
do
not
you know
gonna go
that?
form live baseball.
I don't know. I feel like people have also said that about the PGA. I feel like no, they won't go and do their own thing because they're
PGA
their own people, and
Now this is a good topic. This is a good one.
somebody's gonna do it.
There's a major difference to me between the golf and the baseball. Okay, one, there are golf courses all over the country and world, and a lot of them are highly, real expensive, exclusive golf courses, and because of that, there's a lot of opportunity to host a golf tournament. Right, like you and I, 2 years from now, we can host the Royce's Thoughts Golf Scramble at a golf course. Okay. So it's not hard to do that. What we can't do is go build a 45,000 seat baseball field or baseball stadium.
We could.
No, yeah. So yes, theoretically we can, but it's not real likely to do that, which is the same reason that the NBA and the NFL and Major League Baseball and NHL never actually have true competition. We see a new football league start up every other year.
The XFL is gonna be a real threat to
Royce,
the
the
NFL.
XFL. When
It's
I
gonna
was
be a
your
threat.
age, I was watching the original XFL.
The Rock owns it now, so it's gonna be good.
So here's what I'm saying. I do understand the thought, but if baseball would implement a rule like that, like people, I want to see Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is leading the home run race. Why is he not in the home run derby?
Because he doesn't want to be in the home run derby.
Okay, but that's the problem, and that's why the NBA slam dunk contest has gone downhill. It used to be a badge of honor to be in there, so every superstar wanted to be in. Everybody, Jordan, when he was LeBron back, so like not LeBron now, but when Jordan was 5-6 years in the league, he was in the slam dunk contest.
Do you know that Michael Jordan holds the record for least points scored in the 3-point contest?
Do you know that LeBron James hasn't participated in any of those things?
Did you know that I didn't ask?
That is my gripe with the current NBA is you have bona fide superstars who have never participated in the game's greatest show-off moments.
Because they don't have to show off. Because
But
they
they-
know that they don't have to prove themselves.
It's not
because
about proving
they're
themselves. It's about being different.
That's what you're making it sound like right
No,
now.
I'm not.
That-
I'm
it
not.
is.
I'm actually talking about for the greater good of the game. If you want if you want people to pay attention to the home run derby, you want people to pay attention to the slam dunk contest, you get the superstars in there.
This is for the greater good of the league, not the greater good of the game. It's the greater good of what the MLB wants, not the greater good of baseball as a whole.
Well, but here's the deal. With no Major League Baseball, there's no baseball.
There is baseball.
No.
Yeah, there is.
No, there's
Yeah,
not.
there is.
Do you think kids are going to, if there's no Major League Baseball, period, do you think kids are going to want to play T-ball, Little League Baseball, high school baseball, college baseball? Because there's nowhere to go. That's why you don't
Somebody's
see.
gonna make somewhere to go.
That's why you don't.
What people always do. People always make something new.
I understand
And
that.
this something is better than that something that we had in whenever, and so somebody's just gonna make something.
That, and again, that theory holds true when it's something that's easy to do. I think you are underestimating how hard it is to build football stadiums
like
and arenas.
It's gonna be okay. So if
And
you
baseball
if you
stadiums.
delete the MLB,
Yes.
the MLB is gone. You could make a whole nother league, and then you would still have said stadiums that you could just put the teams in.
You would, and you would still ultimately arrive at the same problem that Major League Baseball is at right now. People don't care because Major League Baseball is not doing anything to make people want to care about their games.
I didn't say that they weren't.
So what I'm saying is this is a way that Major League Baseball gets people to care about the games. If you know that when I turn on, I would turn in if I knew that the top 8 home run hitters of this season were going to participate, barring injury, I would watch. I don't care to see Albert Pujols, who is 10 years older than I am, play in an all-star game. I don't care to see him hit in a home run derby. I don't care that Kyle Schwarber is in there. Don't. These are some great players.
Well, okay. So if you have the top home run hitters so far at the All-Star break, Kyle Schwarber would still be in the home run derby.
That's great.
Just saying.
But I'm saying like that they're treating it like people are coming just to watch Kyle Schwarber. The same problem with the NBA dunk contest. Who were the 4 participants this year?
It was Obi Toppin, Cole Anthony, Jalen Green, give me a second. I have to go back to whenever the All-Star game was.
February.
Yes. It was those 3 and another guy.
That's my problem. First of all, it's
Okay,
only
well,
4
you act
dudes. Like if you need it, like I'm serious. Like if LeBron's too old now, I don't want to see him. If he were to do it, I'd still want to see it. But like LeBron needed to be in that slam dunk contest when he was like 2005, 2006 LeBron. Like, let that be in a slam dunk contest. Like, I do hear you, and I understand that these players don't need that. They make so much money, they could get hurt. I understand. But, like, if we could all just let go of that for a second and do what's best for, I hear you. It is what's best for the NBA, but what's best for the NBA is also what's best for the game. And what's best for the game is then what's best for the players, because then more people want to play. The whole reason that these things happen, the whole reason that baseball was the dominant thing for so long is because everybody wanted to grow up and be a New York Yankee or a Los Angeles Dodger or a Brooklyn Dodger, whatever it was. And there wasn't a lot of opportunity. And so now that's why baseball is actually starting to dwindle, because people don't care. You don't care. Like Little League Baseball. So I'm just saying, they got to fix that. You can't have the guy who's hitting the most home runs in a home run derby not win it.
Okay.
You don't care.
Nope.
Why not?
I just don't care.
What's your solution to fix it then?
I don't know.
Do you think it's broken?
I don't think it's broken, and I don't think it can be fixed.
So wait,
I think nothing of it.
you don't think it's broken? Or you do think it's broken? I'm sorry.
Yes.
What?
I think that it's just there.
But isn't that a problem?
I don't know. Is it?
I feel like it is. If you're apathetic towards it as a 13-year-old, you're more in their target market than I am.
Am I?
Okay. Well, I think it's time to move on. Let's hit our other sponsor up. Seriously. You really are. You just. All right. So we don't have any voicemails this week, but we do have a voicemail sponsor. So I do encourage each one of y'all to call and leave a voicemail for Royce so he can be spicy against those things as well. But we are very excited to continue our trend with our second episode that this MR DetailWorx has sponsored. And as a part of this sponsorship, we just going to play you a good song.
Okay, stop. Let me take a look at your whip. Is it new? Is it from 2006? It could be a Lamborghini, Cadillac, a Buick. Either way, we making sure that your ride is legit. If you got a nick, a scratch, we could buff that out. Yeah, car feeling messy, don't let it stress you out. You gon' leave with the shine that's as clean as these rhymes. From the hood to the rim, got the wax. You want that advantage, the finish, ceramic, protected from damage. So fresh and so lavish. Now that you heard, yeah, why don't you spread that word? The best service in town is at MR DetailWorx.
So we're excited to have MR DetailWorx. Their mission is simple: to provide high quality service in a timely manner. So if you need detailing, go to MR Detail. That's MR DetailWorx, WORX.com, and get on the schedule if he can fit you in. My man, just killing it. So with that, it's time to move to the most anticipated segment in all of sports. Where Royce ranks them.
Yep.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I don't feel like you're okay.
I'm fine.
Like, I didn't know I was gonna hit a nerve
It's fine.
on the baseball thing.
It's okay.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we're
are
good.
you mad at me?
No.
Like we're okay though? Like, are we still cool?
Yeah.
Are you still gonna do this podcast with me? Or are you gonna kick me out?
No, we're good.
You gonna kick me out to the curb?
No.
Like, I feel like you're just like I feel like you're mad at me.
No.
Did I do something? What'd I say? It was a home run derby thing. You really are a home run derby fan.
No, I just don't care for sports all-star weekends.
In general.
It just doesn't. I don't know.
That is
Just
a
doesn't
much
do it.
better topic. We should pin this and talk about this. Not later this episode because this is gonna run long. If we do, you don't care for All-Star weekends?
Nope.
Huh? Wait. So are you saying they could be like done away with altogether?
Yep.
Okay. I need to remember that we need to talk about this next episode. That way you can get your stuff together. I had no idea. Okay. All right. What we're ranking today?
Top 5 beverages.
Beverages.
Yep.
Okay. Are we going brands or are we going like types of drinks?
Just types of drinks.
So like is water a beverage?
Yes.
But not Aquafina?
No.
Okay. All right. Just gave them some free love. All right. Got it. Let's go. Any honorable mentions?
Water.
H2O, the thing that everybody, literally everyone on this planet needs to survive.
Not really.
You will die without water.
Not everybody.
Who do you know can survive without water?
I have a friend named Ricky. He lives in a volcano. He does not need water.
Is he a rock man?
No.
What's the dude in Thor's name? Korg?
Yeah. He's actually a maple leaf.
Okay. A maple leaf in a volcano.
Yes.
That doesn't seem to, because leaves really need a lot of water.
Well, you obviously haven't met Ricky.
Ricky the maple leaf. Okay. Honorable mention. Any others?
No.
All right. Number 5.
Fruit drinks. Like orange juice or apple juice or pineapple juice
Lemonade.
or lemonade. Yeah.
Man, fruit juices is all the way down at 5?
Yes.
Man, the power rankings, I'm really curious to see where we at because fruit juices be swinging hard. I feel like fruit juices come to play. Cranberry juice, cran apple. What's your favorite fruit juice?
Orange juice.
Orange juice. Pulp or no pulp?
Yes.
Do you like the pulp?
I don't know.
You could drink pulpy orange juice, the stuff with the little strings in it.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Oh, no.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Dude,
No,
when somebody gives me, there's nothing worse. Oh, there's nothing worse than seeing a nice glass of orange juice. For me, this is me. And then you get it and you put it to your mouth, you drink a little bit, and then all them little floaties start coming in your mouth.
So I don't like Chick-fil-A lemonade.
I mean, I get it. That is kind of the same thing with the lemonade. But there's that pulp. Like, why do people like pulpy orange juice? You know what? If you like pulpy orange juice, give me a call. Like, call in on the hotline so we can figure out why. What is it?
Okay.
Man, you are ready to
Didn't
get
mean to
out of
offend you.
here. No, it's okay. I just
My
don't.
bad.
You hit a nerve. All right. So you like OJ? I didn't know that. All right, number 4.
No, I like orange juice. It is orange juice.
We can't call it OJ?
No.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Okay. Somebody says OJ and that bothers you. All right, number 4.
Energy drinks.
Energy drinks.
Mhm.
Like
that Sour Patch Kids energy drink. I had that one time.
who made that?
I don't know, but it gave me.
Where did you pick it up?
I don't know.
Like, was it a store or did
Yeah.
like somebody just handed it to you?
No, nobody just handed it to me. No, I got it at like a store. It was pretty good. And like,
Did it keep you up?
well, I had it before some practice. So
Did you feel energized?
yes.
Did you swim your fastest you've ever swam?
No.
Did it taste like Sour Patch Kids though?
Yes.
Was it like so? It was sour at first and then it got sweet.
No.
That's what Sour Patch Kids are.
Yeah, but it tasted like Sour Patch Kids, but
Oh,
it
okay.
wasn't sour.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3, soft drinks.
Soft drinks. Pop.
No.
Soda.
Don't. No, I'm sorry. I thought you were just gonna say like just pop. Just,
Well, I was just
I feel like pop soda is not good either.
So if you had to call a soft drink, you're going soft drink, or are you gonna say it by the name, or are you gonna say
soda.
give me a pop, give me a
I
soda?
would say soda or a soft drink.
I would say the name of it.
I would also do that, but I thought we were just ruling that out.
Yeah, I think I say soft drink.
Yeah.
Did I say soft drink?
I don't think you say pop.
I definitely don't say pop. That's one. Pop. Can I get a pop? It just reminds me
I'm
of
gonna
like
give you
being in the
a sucker.
1950s.
yes for pop. I'll give you a sucker, not a drink.
I just see black and white when I hear the word pop. Like when people say that. All right, number 2.
Sports drinks.
Sports drinks. All right, so not to be confused with energy drinks.
No.
These are sports drinks that replenish electrolytes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a favorite sports drink brand?
Gatorade, Powerade, Body Armor. They're
Are they in that order or are they
Nope, it's
interchangeable? Huh.
as of recently, it would be Body Armor,
Really?
but like all time, it would probably be Gatorade.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to actually think of another type of sports drink, but I can't think of one right now.
There's one of them, but I can't tell you the name. But I
can see one.
give me a second.
Sorry,
Give me a second. I'm sorry. No, I'm not looking it up. I'm looking up what type of beverage said. Yes. Look.
It's called Yes.
0 added sugar, 25 calories, 10% water. 8. Look, Prime Hydration has 825 milligrams of electrolytes. So technically, I'm counting that as a sports drink.
Prime Hydration.
Prime Hydration. Drink Prime. It's not a sponsorship, but we need one. So
Never heard of one. Never heard of that.
well,
Okay.
you're just not cool.
Where does Gatorade gum rank?
What?
Did you know Gatorade used to have gum?
No.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm gonna try that.
I don't think they make it anymore.
I hope they don't.
It was so good. All right, number 1.
Did you eat it?
You would chew it. It would it felt like a big burst of like juice, and then it would get like, I don't know, stale really quick.
Okay.
It's chalky too. All right.
All right.
Number 1.
Number 1, I have decided to make a sole exception for Capri Suns. Capri Suns are number 1.
What would those be considered? Juice drinks?
No.
What would they
They're
be?
considered Capri Suns.
Does it have to be a Capri Sun?
Yes.
The knockoffs don't count.
No. Has to be Capri Sun.
So it can't
Would
just
I
be
also
any drink in a pouch.
Would I also accept Kool-Aid? Possibly. Yes. Kool-Aid or Capri Suns. That would be it. Nothing else.
Interesting. Kool-Aid or Capri Suns?
Yes.
Like sugar drinks is almost maybe what that category should be.
No. It is Gatorade or Capri Suns. There is no category. That is, I listed the name of the category.
Huh.
That is the category. Not sugar drinks, because then you'd have to add in a bunch of other drinks that would not fit in the category. It would only be Gatorade or Capri Sun or Kool-Aid. That's it.
They still sell it. It's called Quench now.
Quench.
Electrolyte gum. Quench.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It did not look like this one. I remember that. All right. Well, that has been a list of Royce Ranksome. A curious, very curious list. And I appreciate the departure from the norm.
Gonna be honest.
What's up?
I'm completely running out of lists.
Really?
Yeah. Like, my plan for next week is like top 5 kitchen appliances.
I mean, I can help you with some lists.
No.
All right. Well, I'm curious now to see where we go. If you think you're running out of lists, then this is going to be great. Because then we're about to get some real good stuff.
I was being serious about the kitchen appliances.
I'm sure you are. And I'm really curious to see if any of those kitchen appliances that you've actually used.
Yes. The exception for the list is that I had to have used them.
Okay.
I can't just say that this appliance over here is the worst, but I haven't even used it. So
Right. All right. So, as we wrap this bad boy down to a close, we found out that I went on a 25-minute rant about something that Royce legitimately doesn't care about. We realized that Royce has run out of list. We hit our 2 sponsors. There's not a lot going on in the sports world, but enough for us to talk for an hour. And with that, this time next week, we'll be recording if we record on Friday, then you will be 2 days into school. So yeah, we had to figure out what our new schedule is. Maybe. We'll have to figure out what our
Sure.
I have to figure out what our new schedule is. We'll just say that. So bear with us. Be patient out there. So what you got to say to the people?
It's Ezekiel Elliott's birthday.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah.
Nice. On the 22nd or the 23rd?
22nd.
Okay. Nice. Well, happy birthday. Hope he has a big bowl of cereal. Well, with that, I think it's time to roll off. What's the Red Sox score?
It finished 28-5.
28-5. That's a tougher football score to believe, but it can still happen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, we out of here.